Okay, this is the instructions for the family budget activity. Okay, basically, you're going to be turning in two things. One is a spreadsheet that I have posted for you on Classroom, and you're going to go through and figure out how much you would spend per month on certain items. You're making a family budget. Okay, the bottom line is, however much you have per month, the bottom line is it's got to go down to zero. Okay, so you're going to figure out how much you're going to spend on utilities, on groceries, your mortgage, your car payments, and so forth. And then, if you have like $300 left over after figuring all that out, you got to figure out what to do with that $300. Okay, at the end. So do you want to put it in a college savings account for the kids? You want to make a vacation fund or whatever? But we'll get more into that in just a minute. The other thing you're going to turn in is a portfolio, which is basically a Google Doc that has all of your stuff that you purchased, copy and paste it on there. So the house that you buy and the address and so forth, put that on your portfolio. The cars you buy, put that on your portfolio. Okay? There's also a Google Doc that has all of your instructions. Now let's go through this so you can figure out how to do this correctly. Okay, first of all, you and your spouse make 80. In this situation, there's 5 different levels of income. This is the highest one, $80,000 a year. Okay, yours might be different, and that comes out to $6,666 per month. I put that in here for you already on your budget, and I've subtracted your taxes as well, your federal, your Social Security, your Medicare tax, and your Ohio income tax. So basically, this person, after taxes, has $5,131 that they need to account for. Okay, so let's say your car payment is, you got 2 car payments. They're a total of $700 a month. Okay, I'm making that up. It depends on what the cars that you buy. So anyway, when you put the money in there, you can see that I've got it set up so it automatically subtracts from your total. So your running total changes every time you add something to your budget. Okay, so these are the realities for you. You have 2 children, a girl and a boy. They're 8 and 10 years old. Most of your budgeting decisions will focus on meeting their basic needs, not yours, theirs. Secondary are your basic needs. Okay, securing your financial future is third on your priority list. So I recommend to students that if they've got money left over at the end of the month, it might be $200, $300, to invest that money. So if there's an emergency later on, you got money to deal with it. You can save towards your retirement if you want to. That's securing your financial future. Okay, and then we talked about the portfolio, which is a Google Doc. And as we go through some of the choices you make, I'll highlight things that you need to have in your portfolio. Okay, rule number 1 is you have to account for all of your monthly income. If you have any left over, invest, save. I got it down here at the end. You got to read $0. If you have money remaining, after you fill in all the columns, you can add your own spending categories: kids' clothes, sports fees, vacation fund, college fund, emergency repair fund for the house, whatever you want to do. Okay? All right, now, other choices, I figured out your taxes. That's what it says here. So other choices you make are your cars. You can go car shopping. Okay, so you can find a new or used car, but you're going to be making payments on it. So let's say I find a $20,000 car. I'm going to finance that for 6 months. Let's say it's a new car, and we'll keep the bank rate at 3%. See, it automatically calculates it to $359. Now that's one car. My spouse has to have a car. So let's say I find another one for $300. Well, that's $659 total that I have to then go here and put it in my budget. $659 for my car payments. I'm now down to $4,472. Okay. All right. Now I need insurance. I figured out the average cost for a driver you're going to be probably at this point in your life in your 30s. So $108 per month per driver in Ohio is what the average cost is for car insurance. So double that, you and your spouse, it's $216. Put that in your spreadsheet. $216. Okay, I got 3. What did I say that was? $650. I don't remember. Okay, so now I'm down to $4,265. You can see the money goes fast here. Then the next thing I need to do is figure out how much I'm going to pay for gasoline, and figure out how much you would drive, per day, per week, whatever, per month, and then how much gas mileage your car gets. And fuel prices now are about $2.50 a gallon, so you can change that. But anyway, it'll give you how much that you make, or how much you would spend on gasoline in a month, okay, or a week. And then if it's a week, then you got to multiply it by 4. Okay, now we're going to go shopping for a house. I've got 2 websites here where you could find a house. One is Zillow, and the other one is Realtor.com, and this is for Cincinnati, Ohio. You can put whatever, if you want to do, you can search this by price if you want. Let's say you can spend no more than $250,000. Here you go. Now be aware of the neighborhoods that these are in. Okay, so in the type of house that you want, you might not want an older house. You might want one, a more of a suburban house if you want to. You might want to live in a townhouse. It's up to you. You make these choices. But let's say we find one for, let's look for a nice one. Here's one. It's a condo. It's $229. Now we don't want to live in a condo. Let's see. 212. This looks like an old school. Okay, but it's a 1-bedroom, 1.5 condo, 1.5 bathroom condo. That's not good. You don't all want to sleep in the same room. So let's go with 3 bedrooms. Here we go. This is more like it. Okay. Here's one on McFarland Park Drive for $204,000. Okay, so then I'm going to go to close this. You can search on Zillow as well if you want to, but be aware of the location and can you all fit in the house. Okay, now I'm going to go to the calculator. How much was this? This was $204,000. Okay, so my loan amount is $204,000. We're doing a 30-year loan. Okay, and then we'll leave it at 4.5%. We'll just assume you have a good credit rating, and that's what you're going to get. Calculate it. You can see $1,033.64 a month, and go put that on your house payment column on your spreadsheet. Your homeowners insurance, I didn't put anything on there to figure that out. We're just going to say, and I'll put this in the directions. We'll say that your homeowner's insurance is about $100 a month. Okay, that's an average cost. All right, now next, your utilities. How much are your utilities going to cost? Okay, some of this you don't have a choice on. And these are averages for the entire United States. You got to have electricity in your house. Natural gas is what you use to heat your house. So put all of these amounts together, add them all up, and then figure out your utility costs per month. Okay, water is $70. Cable, you don't necessarily need cable. You don't necessarily need internet if you want to give everybody cell phones. But if you want everybody to have cell phones, make sure you put that in your budget. And then trash and recycling, you can't just throw your trash in your neighbor's yard, so you got to have Rumpke come pick it up. That's about $14 a month. Okay, if you decide you don't want cable and you'd rather do streaming, I've got a website here that gives you how much your streaming costs are per month. You can choose a plan, add them all up. Where'd it go? Oops, there it is. Okay, so you can do streaming if you want, or both. And then, of course, you have to eat, so you go to Kroger and make a monthly grocery list. So go through Kroger, search for things that you would eat in a month, or you can do it per week if you want, how much you'd eat per week, and then multiply that by 4 for your family budget, or figure out how much you'd eat in you and your family in a month, and then you would want to put that in where's it at? There it is, groceries. Okay. All right. Let's see. Savings account and investments. If you want to, the extra money that you have, I've got that here. as far as health insurance and life insurance, okay, you don't have to get life insurance, but you do need health insurance. Okay, for you and your family, your health insurance is going to be, we'll say it's going to be, let me think of how much I pay. We'll say $450 a month for health insurance. Okay, and I'll put that in the directions. Okay, so basically that's what you do. Again, on your portfolio, you want to put your house. I've got it marked in here in your directions. Put your house in your portfolio, your groceries on there, your grocery list, your cars you buy, and so forth. So put that on the Google Doc in your portfolio. Okay, that's all you have to do. It's going to take you a little while, especially grocery shopping, maybe finding a house. So make sure you give yourself enough time to get all of this done. If you have any questions at all about this assignment, if you're in person, you'll have time to work on it when you're in my class, or you can either send me an email, contact me somehow, and I'll answer your questions. Good luck.